The story starts with a beautiful woman named Alice who is 40 years old. Alice has been working for a fashion magazine in Paris for the past 8 years. She is completely focused on moving forward in her career, but her bitter nature and old-fashioned ways have become obstacles to her progress. Because of this, she hasn't gotten a promotion in the last 4 years. Alice is divorced from her husband and lives with her young daughter. However, because of work, Alice can't spend much time with her daughter. Before going to work, she drops off her daughter at her sister's house. Alice is very lonely in her life and doesn't even have time for herself. Alice goes to Brazil for her company's work, and when she finishes her job and is returning to Paris by flight, she meets a young boy named Adam. Adam is 20 years old and studies in college. Adam had booked an economy class seat, but there was a problem with his seat, so he was moved to business class next to Alice. Adam becomes very happy sitting in business class for the first time while Alice is working on her laptop. During landing, the plane starts shaking badly. This scares Alice a lot, and she grabs Adam's hand. Seeing this, Adam becomes very happy inside because this was the first time a girl had done something like this with him, and he becomes attracted to Alice. After some time, the plane lands and Alice starts to leave. Adam wants to talk to her, but Alice just says goodbye and leaves. Then Adam sees that Alice's pen drive has fallen under the seat. He comes outside the airport to return it to her, but by then it's too late. Alice sits in her sister's car and leaves, and Adam just watches her go. On the way, Alice's sister tells her about a boy who is a doctor and says she should meet him, but Alice doesn't want to get married, so she refuses. This makes her sister angry. She wants Alice to marry a good boss and start a new life. After this, Alice goes to the office, but her colleagues don't like her rude behavior, and they talk badly about her among themselves. However, Alice has one male friend in the office who supports her in everything. An office staff member tells Alice that someone named Adam had called. He wants to talk to you, but Alice refuses, saying she doesn't know any Adam. Then Alice goes to her boss and talks about promotion, but he says your written articles look old-fashioned. People aren't interested in them anymore. You need to bring something new and exciting. If things continue like this, I'll have to fire you from the job. Hearing this, Alice works in the office until late that night and thinks about how she can bring something new and exciting. Then she finds that staff member's note which says that the boy was talking about a pen drive. Alice remembers that she had accidentally dropped her pen drive inside the plane. She immediately calls Adam and says, "Where are you? I need the pen drive. It's very important." Adam is at a bar with his friends at that time. He asks Alice to come there. When Alice reaches outside the bar, Adam takes her inside and introduces her to his friends. There are also 2 girls from Alice's office who are surprised to see Alice with Adam. Alice needs to take the pen drive and leave quickly, so she asks Adam for the pen drive. Adam says the pen drive is at my house, so we'll have to go there. They both come outside and Adam asks her to sit on his scooter. Alice is sitting on a scooter for the first time, so she hesitates a little. Adam gives her a helmet to wear. When Alice can't wear it properly, Adam helps her. Then those same 2 girls from Alice's office see them from such an angle that it looks like they both are kissing. They secretly click her photo and post it online. Adam brings Alice to his house where his dad is also present. Adam deliberately delays giving the pen drive so he can talk to Alice for a little longer. But when he gives Alice the pen drive and she leaves the house, Adam says, "Can I drop you off on my scooter?" Alice says, "I'll go by cab." Then Adam says, "Can we go out for coffee sometime?" Alice doesn't say anything to this. She smiles and says thank you, and leaves. The next day when Alice goes to the office, everyone is looking at her strangely. Alice doesn't understand anything. Then one of her colleagues shows her the photo of her and Adam and says someone has put this photo of you both online, and everyone thinks you and Adam were kissing. But Alice knows this is just a misunderstanding. Nothing like that had happened. But her boss becomes very happy seeing this. He says, "I really like this new look of yours." Alice says there's nothing like that. But the boss says this is exactly what we need. That boy is much younger than you. This will look very cool. The boss thinks that the magazine targets young people, and if Alice is in a relationship with a young boy, she will be able to better understand the thinking of the young generation. He says you should continue with this. Doing this will sell our magazine because people want spicy news. But Alice doesn't want to date a boy younger than herself. She talks to her friend about this, who advises her that she should just date Adam to show the world. He says if your boss sees this, he might be happy and give you a promotion. But playing with someone's feelings and lying wasn't right. However, Alice's mind was only focused on promotion. So without thinking much, she decides to take advantage of Adam to advance her career. The next day, Alice meets Adam. She's also in a completely new look. Seeing her, Adam can't take his eyes off her. Alice starts flirting with him, and they both start talking. Adam can't believe he's with Alice. At night, Alice takes Adam to one of her friend's shows. There, Alice deliberately tries to show everyone that she's dating a boy 20 years younger than herself. When her friend who hosts that show comes to Alice and deliberately starts touching her, Adam doesn't like this. He starts making fun of that friend's show. Alice also starts laughing at his comments. This makes Alice's friend feel insulted, and he leaves from there. After this, Alice and Adam talk to each other. Adam says, "I never thought I would meet you like this, and we would hang out together like this." Adam knows that Alice is divorced and has a daughter too. But this doesn't matter to him. Alice says we need to understand each other better. Then Alice gets a call from her sister. She says, "I've called that doctor to home whom I wanted you to meet, so you come home quickly." Alice doesn't want to go, but respecting her sister's words, she lies to Adam that my daughter is sick. "I have to go home." Hearing this, Adam also gets a little worried. He quickly calls a taxi and puts Alice in it. Seeing this, Alice feels how much Adam cares for her. After reaching home, Alice has dinner with her sister, brother-in-law, and that doctor. Alice had come after drinking, so she starts asking the doctor strange questions while drunk. This offends the doctor and he leaves from there. Here Alice is continuously trying to make her boss happy, so he gives her a promotion. But his wasn't happening. So she takes Adam to a fashion show where their company's CEO and boss are present. When models are walking on the ramp during the show, a girl falls down. Seeing this, Adam immediately moves forward to help her up. The CEO really likes Adam's behavior. After the show ends, Adam and Alice drink at the party and start dancing. While dancing, they both come very close. But before anything happens, Alice sees that some girls are clicking their pictures. Seeing this, Alice immediately grabs Adam's hand and brings him outside. Adam drops Alice home on his scooter. Here comes a moment where Adam is about to kiss Alice. But Alice steps back and quietly goes inside the house. But Adam feels he has missed the chance to get close to Alice. So he goes to Alice's house, where he finds out that her daughter is at her aunt's house. Then Adam kisses Alice. Alice can't control herself, and they both become intimate. The next morning, Alice feels very bad about last night's incident. She tells Adam to leave the house, but it's raining heavily outside. So Adam stays in the house until the rain stops. Then Alice's sister and daughter return home. Alice tells them that Adam is her colleague. She gives him some files, and Adam starts to leave. But as soon as he goes outside the door, Alice stops him and kisses him. This makes us understand that Alice has now really started liking Adam, and she feels good being with him. The relationship that she had started to show the world has now truly become a feeling. After this, Adam and Alice often start hanging out together. Adam gives her surprises and takes her places, which Alice really likes. Now deep feelings start developing between Alice and Adam. Both are very happy together. One day Adam asks Alice that you look beautiful, you're rich. So then why did you choose me? Alice doesn't have an answer to this, because she had entered into a relationship with Adam for her own benefit. But now she has really fallen in love with Adam. After a few days, Alice gets a promotion at work, which makes her very happy. But now she starts thinking about Adam. Should she continue this relationship? When she meets Adam, Adam tells her that I love you very much and want to marry you. Hearing this, Alice is shocked. She says we are very different. I am 20 years older than you. You still have a lot to do in your life. We can't take this relationship forward. Alice says I love you, but I have many responsibilities in my life. I have my daughter. I have my work. We can't live together like this. What will people say about our relationship? She says maybe it would be better if we stop here. But Adam doesn't accept her words. Still, Alice leaves from there. Alice knows that she had initially used Adam only for promotion. But now she has really fallen in love with him too and wants to be with him. Still, because of her responsibilities and fear of society, she distances herself from Adam. Alice feels very lonely after distancing herself from Adam. It was quite difficult for her to forget Adam. Adam's condition was the same too. He shares his sorrow with his father. His father explains to him and says, when I was your age, I also fell in love. All this keeps happening. You have to move forward in your life. A few days later, the CEO herself comes to Alice's office to see the magazine's cover photo. But she doesn't like the cover photo. She's looking for some new and unseen face instead of the male model. Then her eyes fall on Alice's laptop screen, whose wallpaper is Adam's picture. Seeing him, the CEO remembers that this is the same boy who had helped the fallen girl during the fashion show ramp walk. She wants Adam to become the new model for their magazine. Hearing this, Alice doesn't feel good. She doesn't want to meet Adam again. But on her boss's request, she has to agree to their words. Alice calls and messages Adam, and Adam is sitting at home drinking like a broken lover. He angrily doesn't respond to Alice's calls and messages. Then Alice herself goes to his house and brings him outside with her. Adam thinks that now Alice wants to start a relationship with him again. But Alice tells him that you have to become a model for the magazine. You'll get a chance to work with beautiful girls, and you'll also get money for this. Hearing this, Adam gets angry. He understands that Alice has come to him for her work. He says, I don't want to meet you. It would be better if we never meet. And he angrily leaves from there. On the day Adam's photo shoot is supposed to happen, everyone is waiting for Adam to come. Alice is afraid that if Adam doesn't come, she'll be fired from her job. Then Adam comes there because he still loves Alice. He's taken to the makeup room where his look is being prepared. Then Alice's friend comes to him and apologizes to Adam. He says, I was the one who advised Alice to make a fake relationship with you so she could get a promotion. Hearing this, Adam feels very sad that Alice's love was just an act. He comes outside and kisses Alice in front of everyone. Then Adam does his photo shoot, but this is all a new experience for him. He's not able to pose properly, and the photographer has to give him instructions repeatedly, which irritates Adam and he starts to leave. Then Alice comes to explain to him, but Adam gets angry at her and says, I loved you from my heart, and you used me for your benefit. Then Adam sadly leaves from there, which also makes Alice feel very bad. Her boss also fires her from the job. Now she becomes completely alone. She can't forget Adam and his memories keep haunting her in very moment. Alice realizes that the person she loves is more important to her than her career. So Alice goes to Adam's college and says in front of everyone that I have stopped thinking about my future and I don't care what society will think about us. Now I only want you, I love you, and want to live with you. She apologizes to Adam. Adam still loves her. He kisses her and forgives her. After this, both start living together happily, and the movie ends with this. Friends, if your family and society go against your relationship, would you be able to fulfill your love? Please share your opinion on this in the comment section. Like and share the video and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. See you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye. Take care.